Okay. All settings are good? We're live? Okay. Welcome to the Ken Nickel Arena in Beaumont. I'm Dylan Barson's play-by-play. And we got a good doozy. Game number 2 in the playoffs. Semifinals. It's the Beaumont Outlaws wearing their navy blue against the Rockyview Knights. Face-off's going to happen here. And that's going to be won by the Rockyview Knights. We picked up by number 23, Jacob Arberg. Good dump the far side. For James Johnson. Johnson driving and pass it off to Oki. Oki back. Johnson looking for a shot. Shot! It's going to be a nice save there by number 80, Scott Cavalinas. Beaumont Outlaws in the Rockyview Knights zone. Pass far side low. Picked up by Callan Harris. And that's going to be Rockyview Knights ball. Rockyview on the point here will have it. That's Lamb far side. Picked up for 71, Nolan Oki found side. Pass in slot, looking for a shot, couldn't get it. Behind the crease, back. Ripper, bouncer, couldn't go for number 22, Lucas Olson. Rebound shot, couldn't go. Missed wide. And that will be out of play, and that will be outlaw ball. Beaumont Outlaws finished the regular season with an 8-6 record. Putting them in second place. Forgrave driving, pass back. Shot, goal! Number 7, Callan Harris puts it in. Beaumont Outlaws 1. Beaumont Outlaws looking for a rebound win. After yesterday's game, the Rockyview Knights won 11-7. So Rockyview's up 1-0 in the series. It's best of 5. Beaumont wants to even the score here at home. Face off. It's going to be Rockyview Knights ball. Bryce Trimmer. Pass down low. Far pass, picked off, intercepted by the Outlaws. Got some speed coming the other way here, bouncer. Alan Gain with it. Gain looking to pass. He gets it. For Ben Royer. Royer far side. Loose ball behind the crease. And the Rockyview Knights will have that one. Jacob Arberg with it. Just going to dump it back to Owen McCarthy. McCarthy on the far right side. McCarthy driving. Going to pass it aside. There's a shot! It's a save by Cavalinas. Outlaws with some speed driving. And that ball is going to be picked up by Rockyview Knights goalie. Rockyview. Wallace McCray. McCray with some speed. He's getting double team pressure. Still has it though. And dump it back to Owen McCarthy. McCarthy, far side for Johnson. Johnson Olsen. Olsen, hard shot. Save, Cavalinas. Kelly passes it up to Dallin Rye. Rye with the ball. He'll give it to Josh Stewart. Stewart. Driving far left side. Here's spin back. Looking to get the ball out. He's going to give it to Forgrave. Sorry. Pass back. Hard shot, Stewart. No, it's a pass. Behind the net shot, couldn't go for gain. Rockyview Knights. And Skylar running rabid with the ball. Gonna pass it back to Lamb. Lamb couldn't get down. It's gonna be picked up by Hobday. Hobday has it behind the crease. And pass back to Simonson. Far side. Far left side. Simonson, shot, goal! Sebastian Simonson. He wanted to make. Can you see? Inside left now is Olsen. Far side. Pass back, Olsen with it. Olsen, spin move. Olsen looking to dump it. Bad pass, can be picked up by the Outlaws. Hobday, just gonna settle it. Give it back to Royer. That's Joe Royer, number 2. Give it to Gain. Gain to Harris. Harris, far side right, coming around. Joe Royer with it. Royer. Simonson. Simonson, fancy footwork. And that pass deflected, couldn't get picked up. And it's going to be picked up by the Knights. Far side center. That's just going to be passed to number 13, Owen McCarthy. McCarthy with speed. McCarthy looking. Fancy footwork. Give to Olsen. Olsen, left side for Trimble. Trimble all the way across. Back. Shot, goal! Lucas Olsen. Good passing shot right in. Face off. Rockyview Knights number 11. Aiden Gorse trying to get it. He did, but the Outlaws have the ball. Pass, breakaway shot. Big stop. Outlaws trying to get that one back quick. Couldn't go. Nathan Lamb with it. Lamb just waiting for numbers. Pass number 22, Lucas Olsen. It's down low. Far side. And there's some extracurriculars, which a couple of players are not happy with each other. And that'll be a 2-minute minor, which will have number 22 of the Rockyview Knights, Lucas Olsen, in the box. We will have a Beaumont Outlaws power play. Simonson, far side. Forgrave, back to Simonson. Simonson, Royer, DeWitt, Warrior. There's a shot just too high for Harris. Behind the back pass, back to Harris. Harris, Simonson now. Behind the back pass, Simonson. All the way across to Stewart. Simonson shot wide. It's going to be going all the way down. That'll be an over and back. That will be the Rockyview Knights ball in the Beaumont Outlaws zone. Nathan Lamb's going to take it. He's just going to hold on, tries to kill some clock here. .120 left to go on the Beaumont Outlaws power play. Outlaws have the ball with some speed here. Simonson. Pass far side. Back to Simonson. Simonson down right side low. Simonson. Point, shot, save. Good save. Pressure. Potential 2-on-1 here for the Knights. Driving. Good check and loose ball. Picked up. Beaumont Outlaws trying to have a little better possession here in the Knight zone. Harris. Simonson. To Royer. Down low. Shot! That's going to be a save. Number 1, Carson Wells. Deep pass. Pick up for Johnson. Johnson is going to kill the remaining 5 seconds off on this penalty, and it'll be even strength. Johnson with the ball, far right side. Pick. Johnson looking to shoot. Side's not. He's going to pass it off. Far side, far right. Back low here for Oki. It's a loose ball, picked up. Shot, weak one. Shot, goal! Good rebound, Lucas Olson. None of the Outlaws players could see the ball. And Lucas Olson decided, well, I see the ball. I'm just going to go put it in the net, and that's what he did. Tying it up 2-2. 11:28 to go in the first period. 6 shots for the Outlaws, 5 for the Knights. It is a neck-and-neck game. Who's going to win the face-off and gain the momentum back in their favor? Outlaws will take it. Driven hard there is Ethan Forgrave, but he managed to get the ball out. Ben Royer with it now. Pass right side to Simonson. Simonson to Dewart. Dewart being pressured, back to Simonson. Simonson shot! Nice save there. Wells. Outlaws still with the ball. And a behind the net goal. Wow, number 7, Callan Harris. I thought he was going to pass that behind the back, but he said, no, I'm just going to go put it in. And that's what he did, and that makes it 3-2. The game might have just started not that long ago, but we're getting goals galore, and it looks like it's going to keep that way. Oh, provincial breakaway couldn't go. With some speed here, Ethan Forgrave, he's driving. He's gonna hold on, pass back, looking, shot, good save, Wells. Knights, just gonna hold it, regroup and gather here. Johnson, James Johnson with the ball. Gonna pass back to McCarthy. McCarthy looking, you can give it to Lamb. Lamb to McCarthy. McCarthy. High pass, picked up by Olson. Shot, couldn't go to McCarthy. Pass there, Cavalinas, Simonson with some speed. Simonson just going to hold on to it, give it back to Royer. Joe Royer with the ball. Back to Simonson to Royer. Royer being pressured hard. Get it out, Forgrave in the slot, shot, goal! And that's Ben Royer, number 18. Beautiful passing, beautiful goal to make it a 4-2 game, 9:38 left in the first period. Face off. Can be picked up by the Knights. No, they could not grab it. Outlaws will have it now. Dallin Rye. Back, couldn't grab it. Stewart. Slot shot. Couldn't go, missed wide. Picked up number 8. Wallace McRae. McRae being pressured. Still managed to hold on to the ball. He drives down center. McRae with a low bouncer to Johnson. Johnson just going to hold on as the Knights look to regroup here. Some speed. Johnson loses the ball. Still a loose ball. That's going to be picked up by number 18, Ben Royer. Royer far pass just over the head of Luke Royer. Royer's going to pick it up, though, behind the crease. Double team pressure. Lose the ball, picked up by the Knights. And James Johnson will bring that one through. Johnson, nice fancy footwork. Pass in the slot. Behind the back shot, couldn't go, and it's out of play by Nolan Oakey. We're going to have NetFront Sports TV timeout. I'm Dylan Barsons, your play-by-play. We'll be right back. Sebastian Simonson bring it through center on the far left side. It's going to be Joe Royer with the ball. Back Simonson. Simonson driving, looking for a shot. Behind the crease, couldn't go with that one. Stewart to Royer. Joe Royer looking for Harris. Harris, Simonson. Drive, far side, deflected ball. Going to be picked up by number 23, Jacob Arberg. He's just going to get it out to Carter Lee. Lee, going to give it to Lamb. Lamb, far right side, looks for a shot, fakes it. Driving, center, shot, save, Cavalinas. Good save on Lucas Olson. Number 73 for the Beaumont Outlaws, Ben Hobday. 2-minute minor there for slashing. We will have a Rockyview Knights power play. 2 minutes, 7:30 to go in the first period. Knights down by 2, looking to get within 1 here. Lamb is going to pass it to Olsen. Olsen, far side, couldn't go. And that's going to be picked up by the Outlaws behind the crease now. Loses it though. Johnson with the ball. Knights look to set up here on the power play. Olsen. Lamb to Olsen. Olsen behind the back. Fancy footwork here, fancy Shot, couldn't go. Lamb, save Cavalinas. Fancy passing, fancy footwork as they try to score. Lamb back to Olsen. Olsen, hard shot. Bouncer in the net. Lucas Olsen puts it through. And a power play goal, which makes it now 4-3, a one-goal game, 6:41 left in the first period. Face off as the Beaumont Outlaws look to regain the momentum of their two-goal lead. But the Rockyview Knights, they want another goal. They want to keep the pressure on. James Johnson driving with speed. Johnson shot. Cavalinas with a save. Can be picked up by Lamb. Lamb can keep it in. Rockyview Knights with the momentum, with the pressure as they want to get another goal tied up here. Johnson looking for a pass, gets it to Olsen. Olsen. And that's a crease violation. Ball went in the net, but so did the player's foot, and that's going to mean a no goal. Coming out back the other way here, the Outlaws. Left far side is Joe Royer to Gain. Gain will pass it to Forgrave. Forgrave, pass, couldn't connect with Ben Royer. Joe Royer to Forgrave. Forgrave, bouncer, deflected, picked up. Rockyview Knights, pass, potential breakaway, couldn't go. Number 16, Garrett McIntosh, just couldn't grab onto that ball. And they'll be picked up. Outlaws will have to get it out. No threat for them. At center, it's going to be Simonson with the ball. Going to pass it down low right side to Harris. Harris, far side left to Dewart. Dewart looking for a pass. Harris behind the crease, spins around, shot, save, easy one for Wells. As Knights look to get it down, deep pass. Hard pressure. Just going to dump it in to the Outlaw zone. As they do some changing, Kelly with it. Kelly going to take it through center. Just going to pass it, looks to pass back, decides not to, pass it far right side. Ben Royer. Pass it across the way. Royer shot, deflected wide. Simonson driving, Simonson shot, save Wells. Rye couldn't grab that one, it's going to be picked up. Royer, back to Rye. Ben Royer now, Simonson. Simonson pass far side to Rye. Rye looking for Royer. Royer shoots it wide right. Bouncer going to be picked up by the Knights. Isaac Wenekers with the ball. Just going to hold it, center right. Give it to Nathan Lamb. Lamb with the ball. Lamb looking. Bryce Trimmer. Trimmer. Low left. Pass. Across the way, deflected, picked up. Oki bouncer. Nice save, Cavalinas. Luke Royer might have some speed, some space, decides to pass it back to Gain. Gain being pressured hard here. Can he get the ball out? Nice fancy footwork. Just get the ball out, Simonson. And he's hurt. That'll be a power play. So the extra attacker will come on, number 88, Ethan Forgrave. He gets up though. Hard shot. Shot, another one. Wells standing on his toe there. That'll be touched by the Knights. Five-minute major there for number 7, Jacob Berg. And you got to think for the Rockyview Knights, down by 1, they do not want to see that. 2:54 left in the first period. 12 shots for the leading Outlaws, 10 shots by the trailing Knights. Power play, 5-minute major. Simonson, far side right. Back to Simonson. Simonson, Royer. Simonson is a pick. Simonson driving. Simonson shoots. Goal! Sebastian Simonson puts it through on the power play. And that'll extend that lead. 5-3 now. That was quick work by the Outlaws. They knew who was shooting the whole time. Only ones that didn't know was Carson Wells and the Knights as that ball went through. Jacob Berg wanted out of the penalty box, but he has to stay in there for a little while longer, unfortunately for him. Unfortunately for the Knights, but fortunately the Outlaws, they're going to try and get another one. Rockyview Knights, nice moves here, just holding on to the ball, being pressured by 4 people and still was able to hold on to it. Great work by number 16, Garrett McIntosh. Knights just looking to hold on to it, kill some clock here with the remaining 2:10 left of the first period. Driving lane here, Johnson shot. Couldn't get through, unfortunately. Picked up, Outlaw ball. Fast drive here. Joe Royer with it. Simonson to Harris. Back Simonson. Simonson looking for another shot. No. Far side bouncer. Couldn't go. Forgrave can get on. Hard shot. Quick. Long one. Good save, Wells. Wells passed it. Big hit. Loose ball. Outlaws recover. Wow. What a quick turn of events. Simonson to Harris. Harris, Simonson. Far side right for Forgrave. Outlaws wanting another goal here. They can taste it. Joe Royer across, couldn't go. Bouncer, high. 7 seconds on shot clock. Think shots coming here quick. Forgrave, 4 seconds. Harris just has to shoot it. Shoots it wide left. And that's going to be over and back. Knights ball with 57.8 seconds left of the period. You think the Knights are just going to try to hold on for the most of the 30-second shot clock they can, try to get into the end of the first period with the 2-goal deficit still intact. They don't want to let the Outlaws get another one on them here. Olsen, pass, slot, shot, just missed wide right. And some extracurriculars by 4 of the players on field right now. Lucas Olsen's gonna pick it up, and we got some altercations, some pushing and shoving going on. There's 4 players that were initially doing the pushing and shoving while the play was going on, and we'll see how many they decide to put in the box. Looks like number 15 of the Knights, Bryce Trimmer. Each get 2 minutes for cross-checking, and Beaumont Outlaws number 55. I don't have his name, so I'll get that to you once I figured it out. Those are both 2-minute minors. We're gonna have 4-on-4, it looks like. Five on 4, the ref says. Ref says 5-on-4. It's gonna be 5-on-4. Outlaws will have the ball. Sebastian Simonson at center with 31 seconds left of first period. As we as everyone tries to figure it out here. I think it's all figured out here. Sebastian Simonson with the ball. Forgrave. Stewart to Royer. Simonson looking for a shot. Being pressure hard. Simonson driving. Shot. Save. Wells picked up back up by the Outlaws. Simonson. Far right side, Forgrave. Forgrave, Simonson. Simonson shoots. No, he went for a pass instead to Ethan Forgrave. Hard pass. Forgrave in the slot. Puts it right through the goal. He didn't even know the ball was there. I didn't even see the pass being completed. What kind of sorcery is this? That ball was moving like 100 miles an hour. Good passing, beautiful goal with 1.2 seconds left of the period. Wow. If that ball was any slower, that would not have been a good goal. That would have been the end of the first period. We have 6-3 now, Outlaws against the Knights. Shots 14 for the Outlaws, 10 for the Knights. And that's going to end it for the first period. 6-3 Outlaws against Knights. And we'll be back with the second period. I'm Dylan Barsh, your play-by-play for NetFront Sports. Welcome back. Start of the second period between the Beaumont Outlaws and the Rockyview Knights. We got a 6-3 game. And man, it might be 6-3, but it sure feels like the score is going to get a lot higher as this game progresses. The intensity in this little arena here is electric. Everyone's feeling it. We got like a cowbell thingy to my left that the guy's been ringing. That's fun. This is definitely playoff lacrosse. You can feel it in the air. I'm Dylan Barsons, your play-by-play broadcaster on behalf of NetFront Sports. We had some players from last period that decided they were done in the penalty box, and the ref wanted to make sure that they weren't done. Not yet anyways, so that's all sorted now. We're going to have some 5-on-5. There's some confusion still. Once we get, I think it's settled now. Seems to have some clock difficulties. There's some technical difficulties with the clock that the refs aren't happy with. They're trying to get that fixed up. In net for the Beaumont Outlaws, Scott Cavalinas. He's been playing pretty good. And on the other side for the Rockyview Knights, Carson Wells. Both of them make some big saves. But the star power for both these players are definitely, I think, feeling a little too much to handle. All right, well, good to go here on the face-off. Period number 2 starting right now. And we're going to have the Beaumont Outlaws with the ball. Potential scoring opportunity here. Driving shot. Just missed wide left, out of play. That's going to be a Rockyview ball. McKee, far left side for Carter Lee. Lee passes it. Lamb with it, Lamb. Gonna pass it far left side. Lamb's gonna get it again. Far right side now for Johnson. Johnson passing slot, bouncer. Woo-hoo-hoo, Cavalinas. Tough save for him, but he got down in time. Outlaw ball, far right side in the Knight zone. Driving is Ben Royer, pass back to Kelly. Joe Royer, pass Stewart, shot, goal! Josh Stewart puts her in just like that. Nothing to it for the Outlaws. All of them have golden lacrosse sticks for getting balls in because it is now 7-3. 18:58 still to go in this second period. They really want to make this lead as big as they can, especially after yesterday's loss. They're doing everything in their power. And loose ball in center. Picked up by the Rockyview Knights. Jacob Arberg. Pass to Oki. Oki. Gonna go far side. Lamb. Lamb, nice fan's footwork. Far side left. There's a tumble. Loose ball behind the crease. Cavalinas able to grab that one. Outlaws coming the other way. Through center. Pass to Joe Royer. Royer, far side left, low. Gain. Pass across the side to Harris. Harris driving. Harris behind the crease. Looking for a pass. He gets it to Ben Royer. Royer, fancy footwork. Passes it to Joe Royer. Royer, hard shot. Save Wells. Loose ball. Going to be picked up by Jake Stegerman. Stegerman looking for a pass. He's going to hold on to it. Give it to James Johnson. Johnson to Oki. Nolan Oki with the ball. Far side left. Pass. Right side. Loose ball. Lamb can get through. Bouncer. Going to be picked up by Johnson. 7 on the shot clock. Johnson's driving. Central lane. Shoots. Nice save, Cavalinas. And that's going to be a penalty for number 17 of the Outlaws, Jaden Green. 2 minutes slashing. Picked up for the Rockyview Knights, their power play. 2-man minor, Nathan Lamb brought it up. Far left side. Behind the crease. Pass back. A shot. Wide right. Hard ball, gonna roll. Potential breakaway here. And no, that ball just went a little too far, a little too fast for number 18, Ben Royer. Pass, some tic-tac-toe action. Ball just went right. Johnson with it. Johnson pressured. McCarthy, far side, and that's a goal. That really was some tic-tac-toe action. Bada bing, bada boom. And just like that, Nolan Oki with the goal. And it's a 3-goal game now. 7-4, Outlaws against the Knights. And that's going to be Outlaw ball. Or sorry, Knight ball. Johnson, James Johnson driving right side pass for Lamb. Lamb with it. Lamb. Pass far side, driving. There's a shot. Couldn't go. Rebound. Couldn't connect. And that's going to be Outlaw ball with some speed here. Ball's bouncing. Kelly able to catch it. Kelly shoots. That one couldn't go. McRae. It's going to hold on. Get settled here. To Lamb. Lamb far side right. McCarthy driving, pass, shot, loose ball, couldn't go. It's going to be picked up by the Outlaws here. Ethan Forgrave for the pass right, hardly pressured Simonson. Simonson back left, Royer to Simonson. Simonson, some nifty footwork. Simonson driving, Simonson shoots, it's a save, Wells. Stegerman driving far side left. Looks like he's going to dump it off. He decides to hold it. Now he'll give it to number 22, Lucas Olson. Olson looking to set up a shot here. As you're going to give it to Lamb. Lamb down low to Johnson. Johnson being contested hard. Pass back to Lamb. Lamb shoot, bouncer couldn't go. High out. Outlaws coming the other way with some speed here. Looking to pass back, pass across, pass back, shoot, goal! Look at that nifty speed and footwork and passing all combined. That's a goal for number 18, Ben Royer. Wow, 8-4 now. Face off. Tightly contested. Loose ball. Picked up by the Outlaws, number 94. Hard pressure, loose ball, breakaway goal! Preston Stewart out of nowhere. That happened so fast. Holy smokes, just like that. We're getting some wipe up here. We also have a goalie change as number 1 for the Rockyview Knights, Carson Wells, has been pulled and changed for number 40, Tommy Wood. And we're going to get back to this little stoppage for Clint the other side. Feel bad for the poor lady who goes to one side, thinks she's all done, gets called all the way to the other side. Come on, refs. Safety is number 1 priority around here. Glad to see that. They're making sure that everyone's safe and cautious. And we're good for the face-off. Loose ball. Going to be picked up. Knights have it. James Johnson with it. Right side low. Johnson driving, spins. Looking for a pass. Gets, oh, nope, couldn't get the pass. Lucas Olson loses the ball. Picks it back up. Shoot low. Save Cavalinas. Pass to the center for Ethan Forgrave. Forgrave can pass it to Joe Royer. Harris with it. Harris, shot! Wide left. Royer could keep in. Pass and slot, couldn't go for Forgrave. Simonson with speed, 3 seconds shot clock. Simonson couldn't get that ball, that's out of play. And that'll be Knight's ball. Carter Lee going to give it to Carson Trimble. Trimble, far left side. Pass back for McCarthy. McCarthy to Lamb. Lamb getting pressured. All the way across. Couldn't go. McCarthy can grab. Now he has it. Across the way. Shot! Save Cavalinas. With some speed here. There's a pass for Dewart. Dewart is going to hold it. Left side low, behind the crease. Back to Dewart. Outlaws just taking their time, knowing they have a lead. Dewart, far side. Simonson. Simonson, hard shot. Save Wood. Rockyview Knights coming up left side, center. Pass back to Nolan Oki. Oki. Trimble. Back to Oki. Oki looking for a dump-in pass. Couldn't get there. Was Olsen as Beaumont has the ball now. It's a bouncer. Going to be picked up by Dallin Rye. Rye, far side right. Simonson just going to hold on to it. Going to pass it to Ethan Forgrave. Forgrave down low to Dewart. Dewart being pressured. Far side. Simonson pass. Couldn't go for Rye. Rye being double teamed. Loose ball picked up by the Knights. Knights with a potential scoring opportunity here by Skylar Running Rabbit. Running Rabbit just going to hold on. Wait for numbers. That ball's deflected. Going to be picked up by Lucas Olsen. Olsen being double teamed. Trying to keep it in. He does. For the pass. Far side right. Looking for a shot. Fake shot. Save. Cavalinas. Onslaught. Oh, big stop. Out of nowhere with the speed, and that ball goes out of play. Still going to be Knights ball. Knights have some pressure, have some momentum here as Lamb gives it to Johnson. Pass back, slot, bouncer, goal! And that is the captain, number 15, Bryce Trimmer. Going to make that one 9-5 now. With 11-11 left in the second period, make a wish. Shots 22-22. And we have a 4-goal game. 9-5 Outlaws against the Knights. Knights with some last minute pressure as they get that goal. And that's going to lead into Knights ball. Jacob Arberg. McCarthy. McCarthy down right. Lamb. McCarthy. McCarthy looking for Lamb. Finds him. Lamb driving. Lamb shoots. It's a save, Cavalinas. Big stop. Long pass. Bouncer picked up by Joe Royer. Royer looking for a pass. Pass and slot. Rye shoots. He scores. Dallin Rye. Beautiful passing and a even better goal. Puts it through. Just like that, out of nowhere. The Outlaws saw the Knights goal and said, you know what, you score one, we're going to score one right back, and that's what they did. And just like that, 10-5, 10:42 left, 23-23 shots. Pretty even Steven. I don't even know who Steven is, but I guess he's even. Face off. Oh, there's some communication going on with the Knights bench. Seems that was sorted out fairly quick, hopefully. See if that comes back later. And we're gonna have a face off. That's gonna be won by Knights. Knights have it. Knights with some speed here. Knights coming up past slot. Bouncer, loose ball behind the crease. Gonna be picked up. Cavalinas, good work by him. Hobday being pressured, loose ball. Shot, bouncer. Out of play. Knights goal. Sorry, Knights ball. Pass up. Nolan Oki. To Olsen. Olsen driving. Olsen shoots. He scores. Just like that. Lucas Olsen makes it a 10-6 game. 10:01 to go. 4-goal game. There's going to be a lot more goals. I can feel it in the air. Here comes Simonson with the Outlaws. Just going to hold on to it. Simonson to Joe Royer. Royer. Spin. Pass back. Dewar. Shot. Nice save, Tommy Wood. Deep pass. Coming the other way here are the Knights. Jacob Burge going to flip it off. Bryce Trimmer. Trimmer to McCarthy. McCarthy down low. Johnson fakes the shot. Goes for a low pass. Whoa, bouncer all over the place. Johnson, rebound pass. Behind the back. Oki. Couldn't get that one to go through. Loose ball. Ride couldn't find it. Picked up by Olsen. Knights have some momentum here. They're on the attack. Far side right. Shot goal! Lucas Olsen just going to do it himself. Making it a 10-7 game. 8:50 to go. And we're going to a NetFront Sports TV timeout. This NetFront Sports TV timeout is brought to you by Rival Sportswear. Tonight's broadcast sponsored by Rival Sportswear, Canada's fast-growing custom apparel brand. Alberta owned and operated, always custom, always affordable. Elevate your team with Rival Sportswear. And on this NetFront Sports break, we had a goalie change, which means Scott Cavalinas is on the bench, and number 86, Chayton Hetman, will be taking his place. We'll see if Hetman can keep the Outlaws with their 3-goal lead. As the Knights, they smell blood in the water. They want to get these 3 goals, and they want to get them quick. Behind the back pass, turned over. With speed now. Here's Kelly, Maurice Kelly. Give to Joe Royer. Royer down low. Bouncer couldn't grab. Ethan Forgrave has now. Pressured. Pass right side slot. Harris in the crease. That's going to be a crease violation. That's going to be Knights ball. Just looking in front of me at the Outlaws bench, Scott Cavalinas, number 80. Seems like he wasn't pulled due to play, but as an injury, as we saw the trainer working with his neck, got some ice on him, so hopefully he's okay. Either way, Chayton Hetman, he will be in the net for the rest of the game, it sounds like. And we are back, and we have Rockyview Knights ball. James Johnson, far side. Olsen to the left. Back to Johnson. Johnson to the right. For Lamb. Lamb looking. Lamb. Fancy footwork. Shoots! And the ball stayed out somehow. Good job, Chayton Hetman. So far, so good for the new starter. Lamb with it. Far side right. Hard pass. Couldn't go. Loose ball. Loose stick. Hard pressure. Just gonna get that up to Dallin Rye. Rye with numbers. Dewart, slot, shot, save. Tommy Wood. Rye still with the ball. Simonson now. Ethan Forgrave to the left to Dewart. Dewart gonna drive. Dewart shoots. Oh, how did that go in? Forgrave with the pass around. Couldn't grab it. It was Royer. Loose ball. Loose ball still. Can be picked up by Ben Royer to the right side of Forgrave. Forgrave. Cross to Dewart. Dewart gonna bouncer and slot, got deflected. Picked off. Knights ball with some speed here. Carter Lee, speed, drive, and shoots. Nice save. Chayton Hetman. Coming up through center is Ben Royer. Right side center, he's just gonna hold on to the ball. Nice little stutter step. Pass to Dewart. Dewart down low to Gain. Gain, shot, hard shot. Nice save, Wood. Potential numbers coming the other way here. Aiden Gorson, slot, shot. Save, Hetman. Come back the other way is number 94. Knights get the ball. There's an eerily silence to the crowd when the Knights have the ball. You can feel it in the air. Olsen, behind the back pass and slot shot. Save Hetman. Hetman coming up big with a lot of these saves. Outlaws. High bouncer, easy pickoff for Wood. Wood's gonna pass down the other way. Jacob Berg. Berg with the ball. Berg to Oki. Oki is gonna do a little ring around. A run around the ring. A hard contest. Johnson behind the back to Lamb. Lamb looking for a move, couldn't get it. Good defense, pass, slot, shot. Couldn't go, good save. Hobday through center, and pass it to Royer, back and forth, shot, goal! Number 88, Ethan Forgrave. He did some back and forth with number 2, Joe Royer. But Joe Royer passed to him, and Ethan Forgrave said, you know what, enough passing, I'm gonna shoot, and that's what he did, and it went in the net. Face off. Rockyview Knights have it. Behind the back pass. Pass across center. Far side left. McIntosh down low. Trimble. Looking for a shot. Gonna pass it. Deflect it. Trimble's gonna recover it. Spin move. Hard pick into the boards. Shot! Hetman with another stop. Hetman, deep pass. Just couldn't grab it. Now he has it. With some speed is Hobday. Hobday shoots, bouncer couldn't go. Nice stop, Wood. Hobday is hurt though. Looked like knee on knee action. That's a knee injury. Hopefully he's gonna be okay. That's number And we are back. Ben Hobday, number 73, with a couple of his teammates. He was able to get off here, and it seems like it's a knee injury. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Wishing him a full and speedy recovery. Seemed like it was incidental contact, so no penalties have been given. And we'll start the ball. Outlaws in the night zone. Pass low to Royer. Royer looking for a pass. Simonson, bouncer, deflected, easy pickup. Here come the Knights. Far side left, back to Oki. Back right side. Johnson looks to pass. Pass shot, very weak. Just wanted to get it on. Couldn't go. Easy save. Really deep pass, turned over. And that's going to be a 2-minute minor for number 8, Wallace McRae of the Rockyview Knights. So that's going to be a Beaumont Outlaws power play. We have 3:07 left in period number 2. Shots 34 for the Outlaws and 25 for the Knights. Knights down by 4, want to kill off this 2-minute penalty and get back to scoring goals. Outlaws want to keep the goals by 4 and more maybe as they look to score here on the power play. Pass slot shot. Save Tommy Wood. Going to come back all the way to number 8, Sebastian Simonson. Simonson to Royer to Simonson. Far side right, Forgrave. Ethan Forgrave to Simonson. Royer. Simonson looking for a shot, back to Royer. Royer shot! Save Wood. Loose ball. Can be picked up by Matt Colebrook. And he's just going to get it out of there, using those legs. Pass in the slot, maybe. Just going to hold on to it. Now he's going to give it away. High shot. High pass. Shot. Save. Hetman. Simonson. Just going to wait here. He's still got 55 seconds to get something going here. They're going to get all their players on. Going to get the right call they want. Forgrave with it. Back to Simonson. Simonson, Forgrave. Forgrave, back to Simonson. A little pass. Royer, Simonson, Forgrave shot. Save Wood. Forgrave. Low side, far side, now to Simonson. Simonson, you're going to give it to Dewart. Dewart. Simonson, Forgrave. They're just passing it all around, looking for the potential to score here. All over deflected, picked off. Coming the other way. It's Garrett McIntosh. McIntosh is going to kill the remaining 12 seconds left. Lamb with it, Lamb with some speed. He's got legs and he's got some shifty footwork. If he wants to, he can do something with it. And out they come. Even strength. Lamb for a pass. Driving, shoots. Save, Hetman. Last minute to play here of the second period. 11 to 7. Beaumont Outlaws against the Rockyview Knights. Royer, pass low for Gain. Gain looking for a pass. The shot by Simonson. Good save, Tommy Wood. Bounce up all the way to Stegerman. Stegerman. Gonna dump it. Bryce Trimmer. Trimmer. Johnson. Johnson. Far side right. Lamb. Looking. Going to pass it left. To Trimble. Trimble driving. Going to pass. Shot! Just missed left. High bouncer. And that's going to go out of play. That's going to be a timeout by the Beaumont Outlaws. 8.1 seconds left in the second period. Well, the third period should be a good one. If the Knights keep the Outlaws from scoring with this remainder 8.1 seconds, then we're going to have a 4-goal game going into the final period. And 4-goal game in lacrosse, it's not necessarily game over yet. No, sir. No, ma'am. I'll tell you what. You better look out for these Rockyview Knights in the third period. It's going to be a good one, that's for sure. Here we go. 5 seconds, looking for a final shot here. Dewart, back Simonson, Simon, hard shot. Couldn't go, and that's the end of the period. And a little bit of friendly greetings and well wishes to end the period. As both teams saying, great period, boys, great period. As we end this second one. 11-7, Outlaws against the Knights. 38-27 on shots. I'm Dylan Barsness, play-by-play. You're listening to NetFront Sports. Period number 3. Beaumont Outlaws, Rockyview Knights. It's going to be a good one. 11 goals for Beaumont, 7 for Rockyview. And just when you think this game has everything, well, there's surely going to be some more stuff which we haven't seen yet. Rockyview Knights with the ball. Bring it up through center is Lucas Olsen. Olsen pass far side. Shot, Johnson couldn't go. Johnson with rebound. Olsen with it now. Olsen. Looking. Gonna pass it slot. Oh, he couldn't grab it. Number 21, Carson Trimble. Oh, that would have been a beautiful scoring opportunity. Nevertheless, Beaumont Outlaws with the ball through center. Nice little spin there. Preston Stewart. He gets off. Pass. Bouncer for Ben Royer. Royer falls down. Ball's turned over. Knights ball. Coming out through center into the Beaumont Outlaws zone is number 44, Carter Lee. Carter Lee just going to dump it down. And he changes his mind, goes to number 71, Nolan Oki. Oki far side. Going McCarthy. McCarthy. Olsen hard shot. Save. Hetman. Pass up through center, left side is Alan Gain. Gain gonna pass it to Joe Royer. Royer looking, gonna pass it to Ben Royer. Loose ball can be picked up by Gain. There's gonna be a scrum inside. Picked up by Royer. Royer still has it. Just gonna hold on to it. Pressure right. 5 seconds on shot clock. He's just gonna dump it in. One hard shot. Save Wood. Loose ball. Wood says, no, thank you. I'll just hold on to that. Gets it out. Cross away. Through center. Far side now. Knights. James Johnson. Johnson being pressured. Pick. Pass low. Spin behind the back shot. Couldn't go. Miss wide right. And loose ball. Bouncer. Still bouncer. Picked off. Knight ball. Shot clock, switch off. Outlaws pass all the way across for Harris, Callan Harris. Here, pass with low right. Forgrave and slot shot. Couldn't go for Dallin Rye. Loose ball, Dewart. Dewart's going to look back left to Rye. Rye. Gonna pass it, Simonson. Behind the net, pass back Forgrave. Ethan Forgrave, spin move. Spin move again. To Rye. Rye on the point. Far side left. Dewart. Dewart. Waiting for a pick. Dewart. Shot. Goal! Josh Dewart puts it in. Extending their lead. It is now 12-7 Beaumont Outlaws against the Rockyview Knights. 17:06 to go in this third period. Shots 34 Outlaws, 36 Knights. The Knights want to make it an epic comeback here. They got to get some goals and they got to get them fast. They got to get this pressure that the Outlaws are putting on them, switch it around, and start hammering. Shots from all areas, that's how they're going to do it. They need to do it, or else it's going to be a 1-1 tie game in the tie series. Knights will have it through center. Far right side. Lamb. Gonna give it to Oki. Oki, left side low. Pass back in slot. Couldn't go. That'll be Outlaw ball. With speed. Just gonna dump it back to Alan Gain. Gain. He's just gonna give it to Joe Royer. Royer, little bobble, still holds on to it. Passes to Forgrave. Back to Royer. Royer, Forgrave shot! Missed wide left. Ball loose, picked up by the Knights. Hard pressure. Low bouncer, hard pass. Couldn't go, picked off with speed. Pass down low for Royer. Joe Royer with the ball. He's gonna give it to Ethan Forgrave. Back to Royer. Simonson gonna drive. Simonson being pressured by 2. Gonna pass it back to Harris. Harris shot high wide. Another shot there. Dewart couldn't go. Bouncer all the way around. It's gonna be the Rockyview Knights ball in the Beaumont Outlaws territory. Down 5. Knights need a goal here. Lamb to Oki. Back to Lamb. Johnston driving. Johnston shoots off the post. How'd that not go in? Can be picked up by Wood. Wood's gonna give it to Lamb. Lamb's gonna come across center. Far right side now. Spin move by Johnston. Johnston being pressured hard. Lamb to Olsen. Olsen to the left. Far side, Johnston. Johnston shot! Wide right, loose ball, picked off. That's gonna be a penalty. That's a shot. And there's a little bit of extremities here. Number 25 for the Beaumont Outlaws, Josh Cheremy. He's in the box with a 2-minute minor. Number 9 for the Rockyview Knights, Nathan Lamb's going to take the ball at center to get everything sorted off. Have a little bit of some sweat that needs to be cleaned up. Once that's all cleaned up, we'll be ready to go for the power play. And here we go, power play beginning here for the Knights. They got 2 minutes to do something here. Lamb to the left for Olsen. Olsen down low. Back, Johnson, Olsen, Johnson, shot! Bouncer deflected, couldn't go. Behind the bass pack, McCarthy couldn't go. Behind the crease, Lamb trying to grab it. Berg, Nolan Oki couldn't get it. And they got some extremities. And a little, well, Nolan Oakley, he did not like what was happening over there, and he gave a little shot to the head that the ref saw, and I don't think the ref really liked that. And yeah, Nolan Oki in the penalty box. And that's a 2-minute minor for roughing. So the Outlaws will have it as it's 4-on-4. Shot, couldn't go for Dewart. Loose ball is going to be able to be picked up by Forgrave. He's driven into the boards, loose ball. Picked up. Pass. Across there. Potential scoring opportunity here, shot! No goal. Coming the other way with some speed. Driving, shoots, and into the goalie. And the players don't like that. Oh, the helmet gets ripped off. The helmet got ripped off. And he does not appreciate his goalie being touched at all. Things are getting testy here in the third period. 13:39 left to go, and it's a 12-7 game. We're going to figure out what's going on here. See what's going to happen. So it looks like number 13, Owen McCarthy's in the box. And number 38, 39, Matthew De Girolamo is in the box. Refs making sure all the players know what's going on. It looks like it's going to be 4-on-4, as we have 2 in the box for each team. And we'll have a face-off here. 4-on-4. It's going to be picked up. Outlaws will have it. This game has sure had some spunk to it, that's for sure. Simonson down low to Forgrave. Ethan Forgrave looking. Gonna give it to Dewart. Dewart, shot! Save Wood. Pass back, high pass, hard contest, but he'll be able to get out of there. It's Jacob Arberg. And they'll rule that he didn't get it out in time. Coming the other way now. Maurice Kelly can pass it back for the Outlaws to Joe Royer. Royer. Just going to dump it down to Dewart. Dewart. Simonson. Simonson. Down to Forgrave. Behind the back to Royer. Joe Royer. Forgrave. Simonson. Simonson shot. And that ball loose. Managed to be picked up by the Knights. Full steam ahead is Matt Colebrook. Colebrook with speed. Colebrook pass. Shot. Woohoo. Good save, Hetman. Dewart with the ball for the Outlaws in the Rockyview Knights zone. And a player went down, and that's going to be a penalty. And he does not like the call. Says that he went down, says down the Outlaws player went down easy on it. Sebastian Simonson will have the ball. Pass it far right. Harris. Simonson. Simonson back to Simonson. Dewart shot. Goal! Josh Dewart puts it through. And out of the box comes number 16, Garrett McIntosh. And this game, which seems like it was pretty close, well, it seems like the Knights are running out of time for an epic comeback as it's now 13-7. Outlaws looking to keep the momentum going, keep the goals going here on this face-off if they win it. Hobday, which Ben Hobday's back after that knee injury that had him hobbling off. He seems like he's healthy now. Either healthy or fighting through. Glad to see him back and competing and playing. Foster Ray with the ball, far side left. Pass it to Ben Royer. Royer to Ethan Forgrave on the right side. Forgrave for pass and slot. Ben Royer's shot. Couldn't go. Nice save, Tommy Wood. Coming the other way is Johnston. Johnston being pressured. Johnston looking for a pass. Get the ball out. He's going to pass to Lamb. Lamb to Oki. Oki. Far side left. Lucas Olson. Pass. Johnson behind the crease. Hard shot, Lamb. Save, Hetman. Hetman with the big save coming the other way. Here's Taylor Osterman. Osterman to Rye. Rye. Simonson to Dewart. Dewart with the ball, left side. Being pressured, just gonna give it off to Harris. Harris shot, goal! What a shot! Callan Harris. And the ever-thinking comeback that the Rockyview Knights might have had in their head is slipping and slipping and slipping away as it's now 14-7. 10:31 left to go in the third period. Shots 39-39. And Sebastian Simonson wanted to try his off-duty skills with a little bit of drying up. Just a player of multiple talents. Can shoot, can score, can pass, and can even sweep and mop. Just an all-around guy you want on your team. Face off. There's a loose ball scramble right at center. Everyone wants it. No one can grab it, though. Playing hot potato. Now the Outlaws will have it. Luke Royer going to give it to Forgrave. Forgrave, right side. Simonson. Back to Royer. Joe Royer, hard shot, bouncer. Out of play. Glad to see Simonson has his own lacrosse stick and not that mop he was using. And that'll be a TV timeout. The player of the game is presented by Sports Central. Sports Central recycles and redistributes sports equipment to kids 4 to 17 and families facing financial hardship. Follow NetFront Sports on Instagram for the Sports Central player of the game following tonight's broadcast. I'm Dylan Barsonis. You're listening to NetFront Sports. We'll be right back after this TV timeout. Out of the TV timeout. Rockyview Knights trying to get a goal here. Pass low, shot, couldn't go. Wide, high ball. No one can find a goal. He has it there. That's Hetman. Deep pass, connected, breakaway, looking, shoots. Big stop, Tommy Wood. Coming the other way, Johnston driving, Johnston shoots, save Hetman. Dallin Rye couldn't pick it up, now he has it. Dewart, far side right. Cross away for Gain. Gain on the other side to Dewart. Dewart driving. Dewart shoots. Good save, Wood. That one will go out of play. Simonson with the ball to Royer. Royer, hard shot. Couldn't go for Ben Royer. That's going to be an over and back. That's going to be Knight's ball. Good to see number 73, Ben Hobday of the Outlaws, doing some mopping himself, you know, making sure that knee's working good on that TV timeout. I'd love to see players doing other stuff. Nathan Lamb with the ball for the Knights in the Outlaw zone. Pass back, Lamb. Lamb looking, going to pass it, far side. Far side right, bouncer couldn't go for Owen McCarthy. Ball's going to be picked up. Nice moves here for Josh Jeremy. Just going to hold on to it. Callan Harris with it. Harris. Pass it up high for Simonson. To Joe Royer. Joe Royer, number 2. Hard pass. Bouncer couldn't go for Ben Royer. As Tommy Wood just going to give it up. Pass it up all the way. And Matt McKee to Johnston. Johnston with speed. Johnston, nice Daniels. Johnston driving. Johnston shoots. He scores! James Johnston. Just going to do it all himself. Fancy footwork, deeks, dangles, anything he had. How did that go in? I don't know, but that goalie was doing spins before he could stop that ball. James Johnston puts it through, making it a 14-8 game now. 7:44 left, and to come back. Well, the rope's being pulled. It's getting close. You never know what's going to happen here with 7:44 left. Aiden Gorse going to pick it up, take it through center. He's got speed. He's going to look to pass. He passes to Trimble. Trimble just going to settle it down. Trimble to McCarthy. McCarthy, far right side. Lamb. Olsen. Shot. Save. Hetman. Deep pass. Hetman just out of the reach of number 20, Preston Stewart. You get picked up here by Jacob Arberg. Arberg through center. James Johnston. Johnston, will he do it again? Extra attacker out for the Knights. Pass, Olsen. Behind the back. High for Johnston. Johnston behind the back. Olsen, hard ripper. Couldn't go. And that'll be extra attacker here for Knights again. As Lamb will bring it through. Left side for Olsen. Olsen looking for a shot. For a pass. Side shot. Big save, Hetman. Simonson with the ball. Can pass it down to Harris. Harris, right side, Forgrave. Forgrave to Harris. Harris shoots. Goal! Nice passing action. Harris to Forgrave, back to Harris. Right in. The slide, and boom, hard shot. Goalie had no chance on that. Tommy Wood, despite his best efforts, that ball went through him. 15-8 now. And Rockyview Knights, when they think they're going to try to get their comeback started, the ball out will say, no sir, Bob, no thank you. And that's that. 5:44 left. Could be picked up. Number 88. And a hard fall for Taylor Osterman. Osterman, unfortunately, he's down. He took a hard one there. And we'll be right back after we deal with this injury timeout. Thankfully, Taylor Osterman, he managed to get up and walk under his own power. And Callan Harris, number 7, was doing the mopping there. So great job for him. Glad to see Osterman's going to be okay here. As the Outlaws just looking to hold on to the ball, kill some clock, maybe score a goal if the opportunity presents itself, as they're leading 15-8 with 5:20 left to go in the third period. Hard pressure on Joe Royer. Royer, hard shot. Good save, Wood. Rebound picked up by Alan Gain. Gain with the ball back to Royer. Royer to Harris. Pass back for left side. Gain back to Harris. Harris shot. Save, Wood. Harris was hoping maybe some mopping and all that. He'd get the gods on his side to let him score one here and really put this thing into a double-digit game. Joe Royer to Harris. Harris slot pass, couldn't go. High bouncer, gonna be picked up by Joe Royer. Royer down low, far side, all across for Grave Simon. Simon, hard ripper. Save, Wood. Hard pressure, gets it out as McRae. McRae being pressured. Loose ball, just dumping it down into center. Picked up by Nolan Oki. Oki to Lamb. Lamb looking, waiting. Gonna give it to Owen McCarthy. McCarthy, there's a shot. Couldn't go by Johnston. Dallin Rye with some speed. He's going to lose the ball. It's going to be turned over, picked up. Loose ball, unfortunately, number 13, Owen McCarthy couldn't grab it. And there's some altercation going on between number 73 of the Outlaws, Ben Hobday, number 9, Nathan Lamb. Guess Hobday's really feeling better the way he's getting into it. Knights. Lamb with a shot, couldn't go. Pass back. Olsen. Olsen looking for a shot. Gets pressured. To Trimmer. Far side. Olsen. Olsen shot. Good save. Hetman out of the way now. Just going to bring it up. It's Foster Ray. Foster Ray. Empty net goal. Oh, and he puts the bouncer too high and out of play. Oh, he's going to want that one back. That was an easy one for him. Still alive here are the Knights. James Johnston to Lucas Olsen. Olsen looking, shot, goal! Lucas Olsen puts it through, and the comeback is again far, very far, but still in reach. 5 goals, 247. We've seen crazier stuff happen. You gotta think the Knights want this ball on the face-off. Just want to get their goalie pulled to get an extra attacker on. We'll see what happens here. They got 48 shots to the Knights, 45 for the Outlaws. Face-off, big one here for the Knights if they can win it. And they won't. Outlaws, hard pressure, loose ball still, getting dumped, taken down, and that's going to be Knights ball. And there's a scrum, and there's helmets off, and the ref falls down. And it's a tie-up. These two are tangled up, helmets, sticks are out. They are really unhappy with each other. I guess one person was hugging the other one too tight, you know, and they didn't want it. So that would be number 9 for the Rockyview Knights, Nathan Lamb. And for the Outlaws, number 73, Ben Hovde. Hovde, ever since he came back from being injured, he's just been everywhere. So that's going to leave. It's going to be a 6-on-5 here. And that's going to be a loose ball, and you got to think that's going to be an empty net goal. Oh, how did that not go in? Wow, he's hurt. That's number 13, Owen McCarthy for the Rockyview Knights. He's in a lot of pain, but he managed to block that. That did not go in. And the Outlaws are thinking, man, we've had 2 empty net shots that couldn't go in. This game could be done already. Pulled the goalie. James Johnston. Trimble. Trimble down low. To Olsen. That's going to be a penalty. For number 15 of the Rockyview Knights, Bryce Trimmer. Okay. 1:35 to go. 15-9 is the score. Outlaws against the Knights. Beaumont hit from behind penalty on number 15, Bryce Trimmer. Outlaws just looking to kill the clock as they look to win this game. Simonson. Pass left. Across for Harris. Harris bouncer, couldn't go. Dewart can't grab it. That's going to be picked up. McKee with speed, he shoots, and he couldn't get one to go out of play. We had the last minute of play. 15 for the Outlaws, 9 for the Knights. 45 shots for the Outlaws, 48 shots for the Knights. And it looks like it's going to be a Beaumont Outlaws win here in Beaumont at the Ken Nickel Regional Center. Outlaws just passing it around. With 35 seconds to go, this game is basically over. Simonson, Stewart's going to take a hard shot. It's going to be saved easy by Tommy Wood. Coming the other way are the Knights. Colebrook is going to drive forward a little bit. Looks past Olsen. Olsen with the ball. Olsen shot. Bouncer deflected. Couldn't go. Going to be picked up by the Outlaws. With 8 seconds to go, that's going to be the game. Final score 15. Outlaws 9 for the Knights. 3 seconds. Okay. 3 seconds, and then it's the final. There it is. Now it's the final. Beaumont Outlaws, they win 15-9 against the Rockyview Knights. And you know what that means? The series is tied 1-1. The next game going all the way to Airdrie. Well, everyone, it's been a very fun one. I'm Dylan Barsas on behalf of NetFront Sports. Thank you for tuning in. Look forward to watching the next game, and have a good rest of the evening.